state room for coach?
Obviously, you're never pleased with a loss, but I can't say enough about our heart, about our fight. That second half, we saw a tremendous amount of growth from our basketball team in the second half, and I thought there was a point in the second half where we started to kind of find ourselves and find our identity of who we're going to be and who we want to be, and we talk about that every day. It just has not come to fruition yet on the court, but it started to look more like it in the second half. We came out in the first half and just looked dazed and confused, so to speak. I thought we really let their zone really bother us. We got very stagnant on offense, and then we let number 35, Solomon, just light us up in the first half, and then made some adjustments right before half and went on a little bit of a run to try to give us a little momentum going into the half. And then we talked at halftime just about our fight. It wasn't about the opponent. It was about us, and it was about pride and who we wanted to be. And, I can't say enough about the heart that our players showed tonight. And, while, disappointed that, we weren't able to finish it off, I think there was so much growth and a lot to build on tonight.
Questions? And with that late push that you talked about, what did you say to your girls to get them to start making those open shots and start taking advantage of the things that you guys are doing?
Well, I think first of all, it all started on the defensive end. I thought we changed our aggression on the defensive end. I thought we were getting stops. I thought we were getting clean rebounds, and then we were able to get out and push in transition and get more aggressive and attack and get up and down the floor rather than having to sit there and play 5-on-5 all night long, which is what we were doing pretty much almost the entire first half. We don't want to get into a 5-on-5 half-court game for an entire 40 minutes. That's not going to be our strength, and that's what we pretty much did in the first half because we weren't able to get stops. We gave up 36 points in the first half, and so we weren't able to get out and push the basketball and push tempo and get our guards out and push the ball to create some open looks, which I thought we started doing a better job of that in the second half.
Something that I've also noticed over the game, you went 12 for 16 for the free throws. Was that something that you emphasized before the game?
Hannah, was that something we emphasized? Yeah, that has been a huge area of concern for us, and we have worked on it relentlessly in practice. We focused on it, and a lot of times free throw shooting can be mental, so sometimes you go, well, do we want to talk about it or do we not? But it's obvious it's been an Achilles heel for us, and so we had no choice but to talk about it, but to address it in practice. And so we did a lot yesterday in practice with our free throw shooting, and for the first time, our goal every game is to shoot at least 75% or better from the free throw line and to get to the free throw line more than our opponent, at least 20 or more times. And so, to be able to step up and knock free throws down, I thought was a huge area of growth. So I'm really pleased with that 75% that you see there on the stat sheet, no doubt about it.
It was a good, tough game, and what are you going to take, what positive notes are you going to take forward going into your next matchup and going forward?
Well, if you can build confidence from a loss, I think we focus on the second half. We focus on the way that we played as a unit, as a team. We were a team in the second half. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. We functioned as a team. We still had some defensive breakdowns that we'll have to go back and watch on film and talk about what we can do better. But I was really pleased with our overall team effort, and then obviously to be able to kind of calm down and then start to knock some shots down. Making shots cures a lot of ails. And, we just haven't been shooting the ball extremely well. And we know that we're capable of it. And this one right here to my right, she knows she is capable of it. And so I think she's going to gain some confidence tonight from being able to step up and knock some big shots down late in the game. And so we build on that. And we had a goal tonight. There were 3 things defensively that we talked about that we wanted to grow, areas that we wanted to grow in. One was finishing the play, keeping them off the offensive boards, and to hold them to 13 18 offensive boards. That was a little more than our goal. We wanted to hold them to 12 or below, but I think that was an area of growth. Middle drives and direct drives, that's an area we've still got to improve on, because I thought we let them get into the paint too much. But then also keeping them off the free throw line. You know, they went to the free throw line 23 times, and so we have to do a little better job of not fouling at the end of the play. I thought we did that a lot. I thought there were a lot of times where we had them right there where we wanted, and whether it was because we didn't finish the play with a box out, or we didn't grab the ball strong enough, we ended up fouling and sending them to the free throw line. But again, you know, 18 offensive boards for us, I think, is a good night, and we've got to crash the boards and get second chance opportunities, especially when our shots aren't falling. And I'm very pleased with the fact that we had 18 offensive boards tonight.
My last question goes to you. There in the late, you were hitting down a couple shots and making sure that you put that extra effort in. What was going through your mind when you were getting on that, you know, getting out on the three-point line and making sure that you had that open shot, making sure that you took full advantage of it?
You know, I could just hear the teammates and the coaches behind me saying, you know, get your feet set or be ready to knock it down. And I'd missed quite a few in the past few games, and I just try to take a deep breath and just, you know, shoot it smooth and just naturally, and just have confidence. So.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.